Good morning, traders. John from Crypto Candlestick Trading. Look at this. So we can see that Bitcoin here has had a big crumble where this support line has been broken, which is quite negative. We're just approaching the 50 really. So what's that? Just under 42. So we've got 41.7, 41.8 around about there. So yeah, a couple of thousand before we head down there, before we get down. So I will just go to the daily chart and we'll just kind of have a look at, that's the 10-minute chart. Actually, let's go and have a look at the weekly chart first, because the weekly chart, I was quite surprised. Usually we don't get that much of a move that quickly. And yet, look at it. It's just, this is perfect reversal. Then again, this candle hasn't closed yet, so we can't count this candle yet. This might just rest at the 9 or even turn around at the 9. We don't know. But, it's gone up here. This is classic reversal. Like this candle here being the strong one that broke through, then the indecision one, and then this has opened up and traded down. So far, more than 50% of the body of this candle here, or even the entire candle. So this actually so far is showing a very negative sign. If this was to close here or below, that is a definite reversal by Monday morning at 10 o'clock. Let's have a look at the daily chart of Bitcoin, and so I kind of ask myself in situations like this, is there any way I could have known earlier? How could I have found out earlier? Was the chart trying to tell me something sooner than what I picked up? And so if we have a look here, we've got the resistance breakthrough. Then we've got resistance again. Now, I did notice this, but I didn't really, like you can have 1 or 2, maybe even 3 days that are distribution days before the actual market will turn. So that's why, just going through, we've got good volume here. It's above average volume. It looks great, and the bulls are definitely in charge at this time. This very next day here, we've gone up to resistance and we've pulled back. Now we've got more volume on this day, but we've got less people staying in the trade. 80% of traders pulled out before the end of the day. And why did they pull out? Let me just, I'll get that same drawing that I had on there yesterday, and it was something like, nope, it was something like that. That's it there. So this is on the weekly chart. When I go to the daily chart, it'll make a lot more sense if you didn't see that video yesterday. So somewhere around there anyway. But so it's gone there down here. So we've got support, breakthrough. Then we've got resistance and resistance. And we've gone up there and found it again. And now we've come down here. We've broken these key levels and bang. This could turn out to be something that's that is big. This is showing something. This is actually saying something. Something here has failed, definitely. Uptrend lines failed. The support lines failed so far at this stage. We've got a brand new day started right now. Look at that. A big full body closing candle with excellent volume. Where's my stochastics? Oh, my stochastics are gone. Indicators. I don't know where they're gone. Stochastics. Let's just see if we can put those back up there. Yeah, stochastics. Good. Oh, I didn't want that many. Hang on, I'm going to take these bottom 2 off. Look at that, my stochastics back. So here we go. In overbought condition, we've got the volume that was there with a very, very small candle. We've got increasing selling volume. So this one here, like I've seen this before at these kind of junctions and it didn't really make too much difference. But we can see clearly here, this was the one that made the difference. Then we've got the increasing volume on the selling side on the decline with increasing candles. Now, there was support here, so I kind of thought to myself, we've got 1, 2, 3 days of distribution. We've got support just below us, so we'll just have to wait and see. Then we've got a rocket booster off there, which is showing strength again. Then we've got indecision, and then indecision, but bang, decision made. We're getting engulfing, closing below the 9. This one here yesterday was the one that said to me, hey, something is definitely wrong with this. Even if it, goes here and finds support here, we need to be starting to look at covering getting out of our trades, because this here was, that's, a massive reversal. This is reversal, distribution here, 3 days of distribution there. And then all of a sudden we've got, look at this, here's another one. We've got increasing volume and smaller, candle, body size. Then we've got engulfing. This one here was the one that told me, that said, hey, this is over. There's something big time wrong with this. Sometimes if it breaks the downtrend line, it can actually easily turn around and go back up, but not in this case here. Let's just go down and we'll have a look at the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, just about to come down and touch the 200. So here's this line that I was telling you about on the 4-hour chart. So if we have a look at that, like that almost matched up perfectly when I drew this line out the other day. Was it there? No, I think it was there. Somewhere around there anyway. You know, we can kind of see that there's a few. Actually, no, it was better than that. Somewhere around there, we've got a touch there, kind of broke through there, up there, touch, almost a touch, and then it's gone up to there. We can kind of make something out of it anyway. There's a bit of a channel that's up there that I can kind of see. You know, not much went out of it, but anyway, we've got down here at support, and we've got a touch there as well, and then a touch there, you know, beautiful, and then we've broken through here, but found support on there. This is what I'm talking about. If it breaks it the first time, it's kind of okay, you know, it does happen, you know, because we've got major support below us. Then we've got a big engulfing that's closed above there. Yep, good, we're back in the game again. But this one here, from that top, you know, heading down there, man, we've had a lot of problems trying to get through there. And that was the perfect shooting star right there. And then look at this one here. That's like a rocket booster to the south side. And then we're going down. You know, this wouldn't surprise me if we come back up here and have another attempt at, you know. So previous support becomes new resistance. So if we were to go up, I'd be expecting that to become the resistance. But now we've got support, you know, below us at, you know, 42,000. How strong is it? You know, like it might be there, it might not be there. You know, to be honest, I think there's a lot of strength that's in this downward movement, and you know, it's just not looking very good for longs anyway at that stage. All right, now let's go back to the daily chart, and we'll go and have a look at a few of these other ones. Right, FTM. Oh yeah, bit of a. So look at this. You know, like it's come under the 50, gone up and touched, come down, gone up and failed at the 200. Gone up, nice closing above, and then nice closing below. And so what's going to happen here? What usually happens from here? Man, we've got a high, a low, a lower high, and a lower low. This on the daily chart, FTM. This isn't looking good. If this comes down here, like the first point of support really is going to be around about here somewhere. I'll just draw a line on that one there because it kind of coincides with what's going on back here. So, you know, there's, you know, it's broken through there a little bit, but we've got, you know, support, not quite support, and support here. And so first point of call that I'll be looking at is around about there, $1.06, which is a pretty good gain. So, you know, I went short somewhere up here last night. And Matic, look at that, Matic. What a disaster. That downtrending line there, and then we're broken through there convincingly. Stochastics overbought, increase in selling volume. I wouldn't want to be owning this. Yeah, anyway, I was in there. I don't know where I got in. You know, it was on the 4-hour chart. Let's have a look. Actually, I don't know what price I got in. I got in, what was it, about 8 o'clock last night? So what have we got now? 10 in the morning. So 6 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So I got in on this candle here. Yeah, I got in on that candle there. So, but anyway, it doesn't look very good. Like, you know, here. So this was my first egg. So I went short here yesterday at that price. And so where was that? X2Z? That's not bad, actually. That's pretty good. So that's, I think it was 92, 392 going by memory. I'll just have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it was 392 and 330. Not bad. Yeah, so anyway, that's a good decline. So whereabouts would I be expecting this to, you know, if it was to come back up, you know, whereabouts, you know, probably come back up to the 200 or back up to this downtrending line, even if these kind of coincide and meet together, and it kind of takes its time going over there. But, you know, like, judging by the looks of this, we can see, you know, a lot more south side trading from here. You know, like, this to me is exciting sort of stuff. If this was turned upside down, I'd be excited, man. I'll be going long. I'll be going, hey, we're going to make some money now. And, you know, but in this situation now, like the way I'm seeing it is, you know, like this could fall a long way, and it could fall very, very heavily. You know, once it comes down, like, you know, this is decision made, and then it's come back up and failed at the 50. You know, this could do the same. Could come down here and go up and fail at the 50. I'm not in any mad rush to be getting out of this and taking profits. I'm waiting for this to come back down and give me another entry. You know, yeah, we'll wait and see. But, and then this here, look at this. We found support at the 200. You know, and that's good reversal volume too. Look at that, the biggest volume. We're going to doji at the 200. I'm short in here. I don't know where I got short at exactly. Somewhere around here probably. You know, that's if we're looking at there's the 4-hour chart, so it would have been somewhere up around here, around the $21 mark or something like that. So this one here, yeah, so I went short there yesterday, I think it was yesterday. So yep, in there, down to here, so we'll wait and see what happens. This one here I got out. You know, I think I got my ass kicked on this one here. Yeah, kind of, you know, but look at that. Rocket booster, nice. Pullback, another rocket booster, closing above. Don't like this indecision though. Massive volume. You can't short this one on the account that I've got. It's not an established enough coin yet. So anyway, there's my portfolio. So that's basically what I'm in now, and I'm short on all of those. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. You know, I think we've kind of got the idea, traders, that you know, it's not very good. You know, we've got some down, you know, some, but look at that. That's come down all the way down to support over here, and that's where the big block buying started. So this could actually find a little bit of support around this area. You know, the one thing that I don't like about this, or that I do like about it for a short position, is that the 50s, you know, it's below the 50s. So when the 50 comes down, what I really want to see is it, you know, it travel back up or sideways a little bit to the 50, and then give it an engulfing reversal off the 50 for another downward leg, you know, even down to the 200 or something like that. That's pretty much what I'll be after. Yeah, look at that. It's disaster. You know, if there's any sort of support lines there, they're gone. You know, that's look at that there. Let's move this down to here. Yep, we're not even there yet. So it's in between there and there. You know, what? Yeah, I mean, you know, you could you know, that's, you could almost take that as support, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. You know, like but one thing that I can see here is that look at this perfect reversal. We've got a shooting star doji here. We've got a nice, well, not a nice closing, we've got a weak closing candle above. Perfect doji. Look at that doji cross. You know, it closed the same price almost that it opened. Let's have a look there. Up the top. So I'm looking up here. So I'm looking at the open and the close. Let's have a look at that. So the open was 35.20 and the close was 35.20. How's that? 3,520 and it closed at 3,520. Right on the money. And then it opened up here. You know, all this candle has to do is close more than 50% beating this candle. And it's done that and some. And then look at what happened the very next day. Bang, like this. You know, like the first point that I'm thinking it's going to get to is probably this or somewhere near the 50. Anyway, we'll wait and see. Righto, traders, I can sit here and speculate all day, but you know, we can kind of see that it's a bit of a negative day in the market, and usually after a negative day we get some sort of a pullback or whatever. So you know, sometimes there is continuation, but we'll just have to wait and see. At this stage, I'm definitely not in the looking at buying anything. Like I see that ANC's done a bit of moving and whatever. I don't really care. You know, like I've got no interest in buying anything when the crypto market is looking like this. Yeah, it's just looking like disaster. We've got failure at the 200. It doesn't get much more clearer than that. That reversal there was the entry, and with your stops up there. I even said something like that yesterday. I can't remember which one I was talking about. It might have been Ethereum. Yep, there, you know, not much at all. Like rejection, bang, decision made. Yep, perfect. We've been through these. Let's have a look at Tron. Tron, look at that. So Tron, see, this is why you can't hold them. You know, like this was a good entry down here. You know, coming out of Tron, this was a good entry. Then it's gone up here, and look at that massive shooting star. And then, you know, like bang. You know, so straight from there up to there and now back down to where we started. But we've closed below the 50. This is, you know, this could be serious. You know, this could be a massive decline. And KSM, I don't know what that is. Oh, I was looking at going short there. The green to red, but yeah, not much. No, look at that. That's that one that I was looking at. This is why. So check this out, right? This is a nice cup here, and it's got a handle that wedges up. It only wedges up. It doesn't really come back and pull back. There's no significant pullback there for profit takers to have taken profit. It just kind of wedges up and then collapses. Now we're below the 50 convincingly. So we've failed at the 50 at this stage. Nice close above, but bang. Now look at all that selling volume that's around there. Bang. Yeah, this is why we really need to be looking at, you know, what is the candle trying to tell us? And yeah, look at that, straight up 20% candle, straight out of the gate. Pretty confusing market though, traders. Yep, it's just a crappy market to be in, and so far it's showing very good strength for the downside. So we'll just have to wait and see, and just trade what we're offered. Don't try to push any trades. It will never work. Look at this. What should look like? Yeah, okay, righto. So bang. Yeah, look at that. That's convincing. Like this is massive distribution. You know, like when you see those big candles that happen, but you know, like that can kind of happen, and then we get a pullback. So if we get a pullback and then an engulfing, you know, let's go by what these big candles are telling us. So if we were to get a pullback back to here, say for example at resistance, then I'll be looking for an engulfing, you know, coming back below that. We can see a little bit of green coming back into the market. Yep. What are we going to do? Get a bounce on the 50 sushi? We'll wait and see. But have a look at that. You know, so you know, let's just have a look at that perfectly. So we've got support, resistance, resistance, perfect. And then look what happened. What's this other one here doing? So we've got an uptrend. So here we've got a first point, a second point that we can, you know, do it there. And it's above the 50, pull back around about 30%. Dojis, hangman, you know, engulfing, bang, all over. Here I've got a little bit of support on that one there. FTM, yeah, I got into FTM. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, anyway, don't know where I got in. Somewhere yesterday, and it was kind of late in the day yesterday. So, but look at that, you know, straight up perfect touch. So we got a touch, a touch, a touch, and a perfect touch, and then look what happened. You know, so up around here, when this is the best place to trade. When you see support and resistance areas that, you know, especially when they got a lot of confirmation there. You know, if this was on the 50 and you've got like let's say you know, you want to trade from the 50, for example, and then, you know, you see that it's found, you know, like it found resistance at the 50 and then you're trading off the 50. That's the sort of thing I want to do. If this, you know, like if this was to break up and then pull back onto the 200, I want an engulfing off the 200 and I'm buying then. So when we see this, you know, it goes up to here, this, you know, downtrending line that's been proven 1, 2, 3 times, this would be the fourth. You know, like I'm looking for reversal, exit, you know, like, or not exit, you know, either get out of my position here or go short. And, you know, this is the reason why. And we've only got 3 candles so far. You know, will we get one of these? I don't know. You know, here it's kind of come back a lot. This is the biggest run that we've had. You know, that's why we had that little bit of a run there last week, 2 weeks or whatever. And then now look what's happened to it. So, but where is this going to come down to? That's where we need to be looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum to see where's the next level of support. Will we get reversal there? If we do, are we going to get another run like this? Are we going to get a real run? Are we going to get failure and then come back down? We'll just have to wait and see. Righto, traders. Anyway, you know what's going on. And if you have any questions with the charts, let me know. I'm more than happy to talk about charts. Mana, I got a boot full yeah, with Mana. Look at that. Bang. See you later. Nice trade. Yeah, right. Anyway, traders, hope you have a good day. Yep, if you have any problems with the charts, let me know. I'm always happy to talk about charting. Righto, talk to you again soon. See you.